Hello, this is Night Flame, and I'm here to bring you another episode of Back Issues Review. This episode would feature Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man number one. So this is the Ultimate Comics issue of the Ultimate Spider-Man one. It's Miles Morales' first issue. This is not the Ultimate Spider-Man with Peter Parker. This is the Miles Morales one. I'm doing this in honor of the new series that's coming out with Miles Morales. It's the reboot of All New Spider-Man, the relaunch probably again, since it has a new status quo since after Cataclysm. I haven't read it, but this issue it's getting me hyped for that. And let's see what I think about it and what I think if you guys should pick up the All New Ultimate Comics Spider-Man's number one that's gonna come out. I think it's April. And okay, let's see what I think about it. So this issue, it's kind of like the same Peter Parker one, the same Peter Parker origin, the one where he gets bit by a spider. But this is how like it's different. It's a different place. So Miles Morales is a child from Brooklyn, and his parents want the best for him. Every parent wants that. They want the best for their child, and Miles Morales doesn't understand this right now. So they go to this lottery where they raffle, like they raffle entership to study in this like good school, and a lot of kids go in there to get a good education. A lot of parents are praying for their child to get it. Miles's dad doesn't believe in this. Miles's mom is like 100%. She believes, she has faith that this would change his son's life. So we see that, and but like the first one, Miles Morales doesn't win. The second like lottery pick, Miles Morales doesn't win. And the third one, he does, and he's like, oh yeah. His mom was like, oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, she's crying, because she's happy about this. Miles doesn't know, he doesn't understand this. He's like, oh yeah, I don't think I deserve it, because he looks like the kids around it, they're all like devastated. They didn't win this, and then she, Miles' mom says, oh no, you just think about yourself. Don't think about others. And I just like Miles' characteristics right now. He's a careless person, and that's everything you need to be a superhero. So we see that he tells the news to his uncle. Um, I mean, I don't understand it. I think it's his mom's brother. I think that's Miles' uncle. So he looks like he does illegal stuff to get money, and he tells Miles, "Oh yeah, Miles, if you ever need, if your mom can't pay for education, just tell me, and I'll give you money so you can pay it." Because he's happy about this. He wants Miles to be a good person, something that he probably can't be. And throughout the book, we see in the start that this spider, they created this spider that has like some something inside it that if it can bite somebody, it like gives them powers. The same thing as Peter Parker. I mean, I didn't understand the start, but I really like the Miles part. So, it somehow ends in it like throughout it ends up in Miles's uncle's bag. So when Miles is sitting in his couch waiting for his uncle to bring him a popsicle, the spider walks around it and he bites Miles in the arm. Miles like faints, and um we see that he like faints. White stuff is coming out of his mouth. I mean, that didn't happen to Peter Parker in the movie. I never read his origin, but I saw it in the movie. That didn't happen to him. And Miles just like faints. His dad comes and he gets in a fight with his uncle, and Miles just runs away because he doesn't want to hear any of this. His dad probably doesn't agree with him leaving, like talking to his uncle. So Miles runs away, and his parents go looking for him. But it turns out he is becoming invisible, and that's the cliffhanger, which makes me want to read issue two. So, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, the verdict of this issue. Didn't expect it to be this good. Bendis, I mean, I really wanted to get into this run, but I'm probably gonna get into the next run. This issue was perfect. I mean, it was really good. I mean, I can't say perfect, but it was good. Some of the parts, I mean, I didn't understand the start. Kind of like I wanted them to give me more information about this. After that, it was just really good. I mean, I like how Miles is. He's like very unexperienced. He probably is not gonna take the powers very well. But we can see this. This issue was really good. Miles, I'm really happy about this book being relaunched, and I'm probably gonna read this. Pick issue one, and I'm happy I even found issue one, and not my local comic store, but I went to a comic store. So I give this issue 8 out of 10. 8.5. I'll say 8.5. It was really good. I really like the cliffhanger at the end, which makes me want to pick up issue two and probably the full run of this like volume of this issue. So, guys, pick definitely. I think you guys should definitely pick up the relaunch of Ultimate Comics Spider-Man and subscribe and like this video. Thanks, guys.